I knew August, she was going to be in the hospital for something. It was like pneumonia or something like that. But like she would, by the end of August, she'll be fine.
And I answered the phone and I immediately was like, what's wrong? And she was like, are you sitting down? And my dad had an aortic tear from his heart to his stomach.
And then I remember like when my dad called me and was like, the cancer has spread.
With my grandma telling me so many times, like, hey, I'm gonna die one day, I'm gonna die one day, it was kind of hard to really feel it.
But this time, her organs started to shut down, and we had to make the difficult decision to take her off of the machines that were keeping her alive.
I never had an inkling that there was anything going on with him. My dad's just always been good.
My grandfather was definitely was like my best friend. But that was another one that him and my grandma shared that same trait. Every time I see them, they're like, hey, I don't know if I'm gonna be here next year, and I love you.
To me, she was just like I said, my everything. She's my best friend. I would often call her and ask for advice, and she would keep it real with me. But it was because she really wanted me to be the best version of me.
My mom, she actually went above and beyond to provide for us to make sure that we had like a good life.
My dad said to me, and I'll never forget it, he was like, keep your head up and make sure you look people in the eye. My dad was like pretty much my superhero. Like, that was my guy.
I could literally call her and I could say, hey, Mom, that's it. And she would be able to pick up and she would be able to like, okay, what's wrong? That's literally it. Like, that's how well she knew me.
How people still love, trust, and believe in God without question. How do they stand in awe and worship when they've experienced so much pain? Here is my journey to understanding the intersection of devastation and God.
Having faith and trusting God in your day-to-day walk with Him.
If relying on my own strength wasn't enough, right, I'm still sad. If I'm going to other people and I'm still sad. But then I pray and it's like instant relief, right? Like it's one thing when I'm younger and more naive and just listening to what people are saying. It's another thing when I got older, I searched for God on my own and then I started praying and then I'm getting little messages here and there. I think that's what really made me still believe in God even through devastation.